You. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me make sure everything's working. Yeah. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh shit. I'm just gone, bro. None of this shit seem real. Oh shit. Alright. Let's get copyrighted right quick. Song, what song? What the fuck? What song, bro? Fuck. Let's start with this song. Man. Ew, John. Say something so I could know if this is. We could hear it. I need water, bro. This is so fucking dry. That's too much. That was just some copyright shit. I can hear it. All right.
On March 4th of 2026, at around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when suddenly
I got beat. I'm a professional now, bro. It says, oh, it says scary calm. That's all. Never mind. Never mind.
Unexpected wakes her up out of bed.
Damn.
Destiny didn't know it at the moment, but her house was struck by lightning. However, this wouldn't be the only thing she wasn't aware of, because on the same night of this incident, something rather creepy was recorded on camera. During the time that lightning struck her house, something happens inside her room.
Okay. So that's me in bed. There's a TV. Look in this general area, okay? This corner of the room, and tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner. Wait for it. There. Turn the brightness up.
Now I'll play the video in slow-mo so you can see it better, but keep in mind that the sound you hear in this video isn't scary music that was added to the footage. The sound is naturally what you hear when you play it at 10% speed. The following is what was caught.
Am I dumb as fuck?
Do you see that? Tell me that doesn't look like a person sitting on the floor in my bedroom. And then they're gone. And then it's just gone. With this thing. Keep in mind that
Although Destiny can't figure out what exactly was caught here, she can definitely see an outline of a body. The image isn't exactly the clearest, but there's no doubting that something which wasn't there initially suddenly appears before disappearing in a flash.
So over here is where I capture the footage. I do not want to go over there, so I'm kind of staying over here. I haven't really sort of crossed this way. I sort of exit out the other door. Basically I saw the flash.
Now, little did she know that this wouldn't be the only thing she recorded on camera, because something else was captured inside her home on the same night of this incident.
Literally half the power in this house is out. Half of the house is out.
Over at her living room, her security camera recorded the fire department arriving to her house. They were there to check for any fire hazards caused by the lightning strike, but during their inspection, something very strange happens.
This is all captured on like a security camera that's battery operated, and thank God we had that. Pay attention to this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not. And this is when it really gets weird.
He
According
told
to
you
the
that?
firemen, they'd sworn they'd seen someone sitting down on this couch. Watch closely.
This is so weird, bro.
Invited the strong word. I had to say it. But if you bring part of my life. My house is sweet. 7, 8, something.
Why do people have
On the
shitty
same
ass
sofa
camera,
where they
bro?
thought they saw someone sitting, this happens. An imprint on the back cushion begins to rise, almost as though someone had gotten off the couch. Now, of course, it's quite likely that the firefighter was merely leaning on the sofa, causing the cushion to pop back into place after getting off. But here's where things start to get truly creepy. If it's likely the case that the fireman was responsible for the rising cushion, then how does one explain this? On the same recording, just a few minutes before checking this panel, a fireman shines his light on the couch and shows this.
You know what, actually? I knew you did. That very corner of the dark and the light control.
That is crazy,
go.
man.
Oh, okay. Alright, everyone else. All I need are 10 minutes.
No one was leaning on the couch this time, let alone being close to the sofa, yet somehow, an imprint begins to clear up, as though someone had stood up from sitting down. Like someone disturbed by the light, they move away. Now, none of the firemen had noticed the shifting imprint, and neither had Destiny, until she went through all the recordings to see if anything else happened on this night. But while scrubbing through all the videos, she found something else that she didn't even notice at first, and it's something that you might have missed too while watching these clips. Early on, when the fireman kept looking at this couch as if seeing someone sitting there, this happens.
I didn't even know.
The dog.
Never before. No, not that I know. I mean, we've got like city blackouts. Neighbors still have power, so. Situation.
Bro, this is so fucking lost, bro.
Whatever it was that the fireman kept seeing on this couch must have been so unsettling that he couldn't stop glancing over. Perhaps he was trying to make sense of what he was seeing. But it didn't help, because looking this way only made things more baffling. Somehow, a
Baffling.
candle that was burning bright goes out all of
weird,
a
bro.
sudden.
That's a
Then
nice
later,
word.
another candle extinguishes. The two candles, combined with the fact that both firemen thought they saw someone sitting on the couch, makes this whole occurrence unsettling. With everything that occurred that night, it's no wonder why she can't help but think that a ghost or some paranormal thing was caught on camera. But like with most of these videos, it's never certain as to what was captured. Currently,
Yup.
there haven't been any updates on the
Damn.
situation, but until then, this one has yet to be explained. As
That
always,
means your
let me
house
know your
is
thoughts on
haunted
this one.
and you're fucked. That's all.
Now this next video was sent in by Nia22, who writes that she took this recording back in 2014. She remembers filming this moment right away, just in case she needed proof for anyone who wouldn't believe her. While staying over at her grandmother's house, her grandma's dog Coco began staring at the ceiling, but Coco had no reason to look there as nothing was on the ceiling. She would just stare at it
It's just
before
probably
hiding
the
underneath
dog,
the
bro.
bed. Turns out, she was looking at the two ribbons
Exactly.
attached to the ceiling fan, one of which is moving by itself. But then suddenly, something happens
Never
that
mind.
terrifies everyone inside.
Here's my old phone, just to prove
I used to
that
have
it's
that
not
phone,
doing
man.
anything.
This is Nia's footage. Watch.
Bro.
Did that boy text you yet?
No, look. Coco can tell something's wrong.
The thing is moving, bro, by itself. It's just a fly, bro. It's just a fly. It came back
Do
from
you
the
see
li-
that?
It just came back from the dead, bro. Came
Oh.
back.
The ribbon. Coco.
Coco, what you doing down here?
Thought some shit was gonna come out, bro.
Bye, Coco.
Bye, Coco.
Coco. That's a dog's name, man.
The f.
A cool name. Now that's
In a
what you
panic
call
frenzy, both
vibrating
Nia and
bed,
her
man.
cousin jump out of bed. Thinking that an earthquake was happening right
They
then,
bought
they
that
immediately
shit.
hop off, only to see that nothing else in the room was shaking. If nothing around the bed or below it was there to cause a tremor, then what did? As Nia believes, Coco had crawled out from
A
under the bed
vibrating
as she
bed.
sensed that something wasn't right.
Bye, Coco.
Bye.
Vibrates.
Like most videos involving dogs that see things that aren't there, this one seems to suggest that something unexplainable was at play here. Perhaps the ribbon wasn't what was getting Coco's attention, but instead, whatever was moving it. Had Coco sensed something that might explain the rocking frame,
Not the
or
dog, bro.
had something else been at play here? As she writes, only Coco might know the answer to this. It's late at night when two girls are home alone, having what appears to be a sleepover at either girl's place. It's unknown whose house was hosting this mini slumber party, but whether hosted by the girl recording this or the one who's seen on camera, it's safe to assume that they won't be having any more sleepovers at this house. As the video shows,
Man,
something
sleepovers-
pretty creepy was
sleepovers are
captured
scary,
while both
bro.
girls stayed up late.
Some people don't understand that. Some of
Walking really
motherfucking
funny.
sleepovers be scary, bro.
Now the girl talking behind the camera is known as Kay Marie, and
Some
she
of them
took
are
this
fun,
video
but
way
some
back
of
when
them
she was
be-
still attending grade
be
school.
scary, bro.
It's been more than a few years now since the
Yes,
time
it
of
is.
this recording, but still, to this day, she hasn't forgotten about this. As Kay Marie writes, me and my cousin are messing around and we caught something strange.
What?
This is her video.
Oh,
Take a
yeah, that
look.
is strange.
And go over there and then go like. Dude, what the heck, man?
Recording on a shitty ass phone, bro.
Hello? What was that? Did you guys see that? It's
It happens quickly, but a strange, translucent-like figure passes by. Little K. Marie knew that she saw something, but wasn't entirely sure what it was. Almost immediately after asking, "Who are you?" a seemingly translucent, wispy-like figure flies above her head.
dude, what the heck, man? Who are you?
A ghost.
Hello? What was that?
It just shoots across so fast that you can't make out its shape. Whatever this was is just weird. But this wouldn't be the only weird thing recorded, because much later, K. Marie captures this.
That? Did you guys see that? Come on. Come here. Come here.
A voice saying "come here" is heard on video. It's a barely audible voice sounding much like a whisper that seems to be aimed at K. Marie. Although she
There
didn't
goes your
hear it at the
ghost, man.
moment, she strangely repeats those same words herself moments later.
Come here.
It's unknown as to where this voice came from or why she repeated those same words, but nothing is as baffling as what occurs next. It was just moments earlier that this was caught in the living room. Watch closely.
Hello from the other side.
It's just her breathing. Also, can you see the light? It's on in the room my cousin's coming from. What is that
Getting
walking?
really funny.
On the surface of this TV screen, a reflection of something moving appears out of nowhere. Mind you though, that K. Marie is sitting down during this time, and her cousin is in the other room. If no one else was home, then who was this? And why is it that this is seen and not the flash from K. Marie's phone? As she points out, the screen showed no reflection of the camera flash or the light from inside the room behind her. In short, nothing that night made any sense. It's for this reason that she shares this video so that someone can explain this.
Okay.
While there has yet to be a definitive explanation, she continues to wonder just what exactly happened that night.
Hello from the other side.
Hey, y'all, why you?
Now the following video was recorded inside a subway carriage with not many passengers on board. The person who took this is known as Mark Ogpas, and apparently, while taking a late night train back to his hotel, he saw something that made his skin crawl. According to Mark, "I caught something that was not normal and gave me goosebumps." Now just for context, this video was taken in 2023 after Mark had come back from playing at a festival that same night. Given that Mark is both a musician and a singer, he rarely posts anything that isn't about making songs or singing on stage. One look at his channel and you'll find clips of him either playing at sold out venues or jamming with friends. All of his videos have nothing to do with anything creepy or paranormal. That is, until recently. After sharing countless videos about music, Mark uploads something that he's kept private for 3 years. On the night of September 2nd, 2023, Mark was riding a train in the city of Vienna with friends and family who had just seen him perform at a venue that just ended.
Bro.
Not sure if he was just seeing things, he takes out his phone and records this.
What?
Among all passengers on board, one rider stands out the most. Sitting alone and appearing quite stiff is someone who's dressed in all black. They don't move and show no expression whatsoever on their face.
That's how
Like
I
a
be
body
all the
devoid
time
of
in
any
a
life,
public
they
place.
remain still
When I'm in a
while
public
staring
place,
off with
I'll
a
be
dead
just like
gaze.
that.
Now of course, the odds of this being an actual person dressed in funeral attire are not low. But being dressed as a mourner in the dead of night with a stiff demeanor will definitely spook anyone. However, what makes this truly unsettling is a tiny detail that Mark
People are weird,
mentions.
bro.
According to him, when he showed this video to his friends who were sitting across from the lady in black, they told him that they didn't see anyone sitting there at the time. The seat was entirely empty as they recall. The mourner, as Mark calls her, was only seen by him and thankfully by a few others around him. But of course, what do you think? Had Mark captured a full-figure apparition on camera? Or did he just record someone who strangely appeared lifeless while dressed in funeral garments? As always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusion. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation. It was during a school field trip to the mountains that the following was caught on camera. Now it's worth noting that the exact source of this clip is unknown. It seems that whoever took this video was most likely either a student or a teacher who was accompanying the students on this bus. But as it seems, someone or something else had also been accompanying the group, or at least stayed close to them. Throughout the entire video, no one on this bus notices anything strange during their trip. Whether distracted by the mountain scenery via the bus window or the large dash cam inside the shuttle, no one had noticed the thing that appears during this recording. See if you can notice anything strange in this clip. Watch closely. Now at first glance, it seems that nothing unusual appears inside the bus. And actually, that's true, because what was captured doesn't appear inside, but instead, outside. If it weren't for the live dash cam inside this bus, this wouldn't have been captured. Pay close attention to the TV that's linked up to the dash cam. In front of the bus, a mysterious figure passes by. Whether walking or running, something about its movement seems quite unnatural. It just seemingly staggers across the bridge as if limping or tottering before disappearing. But by far, its appearance is the most uncanny. Whatever this is doesn't appear to have a torso. What looks like a pair of moving legs are only seen on camera, but the rest of the body, nowhere. Now, because there isn't much info on the video, it isn't known if anyone else had spotted the figure, but if they did, it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that this would have scared the living daylights out of them. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
W's, bruh. We liked him. We liked him. Supported the dude when he had 5K subscriber. Love him. Let's see what else. I don't really trust these people, man.
Russian urban explorer known online as Universe of Mems often travels deep into remote areas.
Alright, let's watch it. Number 10.
A Russian urban explorer
like I said, I'm a professional. Essays. 10 real scary videos. Don't watch alone. Well, I'm alone, and let's see if this video is real. Let's see if it's real.
Online as Universe of Mems often travels deep into remote areas searching for forgotten places. During one of his trips, he ventured miles into the dense wilderness of Russia and came across a strange abandoned complex hidden among the trees. The place looked like it had been deserted for decades. Curious to uncover its history, he began exploring the building while recording everything on his phone. Then, as he approached a dark room at the end of a corridor, something unexpected happened. Take a look.
Прикольно, ребята, давно не было у меня таких приключений. Типа сталка. Здесь, ребята, жутковато. Потому что здесь, блин, хуже этих волков, зверей всяких. Подходим, идем дальше. Смотреть, шо, как. Вот, ребята, еще такой вот бункер. Фу, территория очень большая. Здесь будет очень тяжело найти эти шахты. Так. Пошли. А вот здесь уже стрёмненько, ребята. Какие-то комнаты. Что было? Ребята! Валим! Фу, блин!
A shadowy figure suddenly appeared in the doorway. Startled and terrified, he froze for a moment before immediately turning around and running out of the building. Later, he researched the location and discovered disturbing rumors about the complex. Some claimed tragic events had happened there years ago. If those stories are true, the explorer might not have been alone
it's hard
in
for me
those
to
rooms
stop doing
after
that, bro.
all.
Damn.
Before we jump into the next video, don't forget to
I press that show that. Alright, let's go.
forget to subscribe. Thank you for your support.
Please subscribe.
United War
Please,
Horse,
I need help.
a live stream comedian from the United States, normally posts funny content and has never been interested in the paranormal.
Please.
In fact, he used to say he didn't believe in ghosts at all. However, in January,
I'll make him clap them. If you subscribe, man. But hey, okay, not like that though, bro. We'll put him in the fucking right here in the video. Tell him bend over and he don't for you. Alright, let's get back, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
he shared a video that completely changed his mind. The footage came from his friend Joe, who'd been hearing strange noises coming from his basement late at night. At first, Joe assumed an animal had gotten inside, but every time he checked, nothing was there. Hoping to figure it out, he installed a security camera in the basement. The very next day, the camera recorded something disturbing. Watch closely.
Is the most important evidence to poltergeist, I believe, in history when it comes to actual footage. Okay, box falls. Ain't nothing big. Ain't nothing serious. I don't know what's in that box.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's on, but it falls, okay? It looked like there's a little tension going on.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
You see that? How it's tilting?
Yeah.
It just snapped into place like that. Watch, it gets worse.
Oh, okay.
That box is shaped like a diamond now. That's bananas. Let's run it back one more time and watch the stuff on the table now. Watch all this stuff on the table.
All right. Oh.
How many items just moved at once?
2.
My friend Joe hears this shit. He's hearing stuff happening downstairs,
Joe,
okay?
Bro.
So he's like, F it, let me go downstairs and grab the camera so I can see what it is. And at this time, he's not thinking ghosts. He's thinking of a fucking animal in his basement, probably running around trying to figure out a way to escape. See, here he comes. He's coming downstairs. He was telling me it was mad weird. Right when he got down, like halfway down the stairs, he said weird. like he felt something. He felt mad weird going downstairs. Like he was like, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
So when he came downstairs to touch the camera, now what you guys want to do is look at the table again. Did you see that? Everything flew off the table.
A box suddenly fell to the floor and then appeared to move and twist on its own, as if something invisible was dragging it. Moments later, several objects on a nearby table began sliding and shifting without anyone touching them. When Joe walked downstairs to investigate, he felt a strange and uneasy presence. Suddenly, the items on the table were violently thrown to the ground. After watching the footage, Warhorse believes it could be real poltergeist activity.
Nah, it's real bullshit. That's real bullshit.
A young boy named Jake was alone in his kitchen when
Jake?
something strange suddenly happened. Without anyone touching it, the faucet at the sink slowly turned on by itself. Surprised and confused, Jake grabbed his phone and began recording, hoping to capture proof of the strange event. But what happened next was far more terrifying.
What the? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
This is fake.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Suddenly, different objects
You're doing a
in the
good
kitchen
job, man.
began moving on their own. Things
You're doing a
shifted,
good
sounds
job.
echoed around the room, and the entire space seemed to erupt with unexplained activity. Paranormal investigators often call this kind of event a paranormal surge, when multiple strange occurrences happen at once. When Jake later showed the video to people around him, most didn't believe his story. Embarrassed and frustrated, the 13-year-old eventually claimed it was just a joke, even though he knew what he experienced was real. Super Zach RNX
that's real, bro.
is a young man who lives with a medical condition that causes him to experience frequent hallucinations, especially visions of shadowy figures around him. To manage this problem, he started wearing a GoPro camera around his neck at all times.
We saw this, bro.
If nothing appeared in the video, he would know it was only a hallucination and could calm himself down. One night, Zach suddenly became terrified because he believed someone was standing in the doorway of his bedroom. His girlfriend couldn't see anyone there, but Zach was so convinced that she eventually called an ambulance. While the paramedics tried to calm him down, then something unexpected happened. Take a look.
Let me go past it. They're not gonna let me go past it. Somebody's there.
We're right here.
I'm telling you, somebody's at the door and they're not gonna let me go past it.
What are they wearing?
They're wearing blue. But someone's there and they're not gonna let me go past it. Someone's at the door.
I need you to sit up, okay? Can you do that? Listen, there's no need to apologize. Whatever makes you comfortable, okay?
Thank you.
We're here for you. Okay?
A mysterious object suddenly fell to the floor near the doorway, even though no one was standing there. About a week later, Zach's girlfriend suddenly screamed after claiming she saw someone inside their bedroom.
Is this the bedroom?
Hey, what's wrong? What? What?
There's something in the bedroom.
There's nothing in there.
When Zach checked, the room was empty. Later, while Zach was in the kitchen during another episode, the curtain near the doorway began moving by itself. Have a look.
Bedroom, bro.
Stop bringing that up.
Something in that bedroom.
Stop saying that. You always wait till now to say that.
Oh.
Whoa.
Alright, here we go with the scary shit.
Alexa, light on.
What if the ghost is out there like... The music's creepy, bro. Nah.
His GoPro clearly recorded the curtain lifting and dropping. suggesting that something unexplained might actually be happening in their home. TikTok user Appalachia Decay lives in a 200-year-old farmhouse hidden deep in the forests of the Appalachian Mountains in West Virginia. One quiet afternoon, she began hearing strange sounds coming from the basement. At first, the noises were faint, slow thuds and scraping sounds that she assumed were probably rats moving around in the walls. Curious but slightly nervous, she grabbed her phone and started recording Take a Look. As she approached one of the old basement doors, something suddenly moved on the other side. Without warning, the door handle began jerking violently, as if someone was desperately trying to open it. The terrifying part is that the door doesn't lead anywhere. It's completely sealed against a solid wall from both sides. There is no room behind it, and no way anyone could be there. Realizing something unexplainable might be happening, she quickly backed away and left the basement.
So these are the steps that lead out.
Some free toes.
I don't know what that is, but if you look, it's been sealed from the inside and the outside.
Unsure what or who was pulling that handle from the darkness. A man named Isaac and his girlfriend were staying at his aunt's Victorian-era house while she was traveling overseas. Their job was simple: look after the place and take care of her dog. The house itself felt frozen in time, filled with antique furniture and long, quiet hallways. The only modern addition was a network of security cameras installed throughout the home, allowing Isaac's aunt to monitor things remotely. One night, while Isaac's girlfriend was alone in one of the rooms, a strange noise echoed from downstairs.
Damn. Oh, that's why. Wait, what the fuck you want to go downstairs for, bro? Just stay in that one room. Stay in the room, bro. You don't gotta do all of that. See, now it's in the room. Now you're fucked. Got a little angel.
At first, they brushed it off, assuming it was just the house settling. But later that evening, Isaac's aunt reviewed the security footage and noticed something unsettling.
Oh, I had the volume low on this shit, bro. No wonder.
Broom in the dining room had a habit of falling over by itself, always
That's
late at
normal.
night. Isaac decided to finally review the camera footage from the moments it fell. In one clip, just before the broom collapses, a dark figure can be seen standing near the window.
Am I the only one that's lost right now? Oh, okay.
Silent, motionless, and gone in an instant. What disturbed them most was its shape. According to Isaac, it looked like a child. Days later, they discovered memorial tiles on the fireplace honoring 2 children who once lived in the house.
That looked like a
Alright,
ghost
so we
to me.
found something that might explain what happened last night. These tiles are of 2 children that lived here at some point. This is memorialized, yeah. They memorialized him by putting him on a tile on this fireplace, and I swear this is the kid that I saw.
From that moment on, neither of them felt alone in the house ever again.
Props to them, man.
A man named Brian
Have a
was
kid.
sitting in his living room, recording a simple video about enjoying life and listening to music. Everything seemed normal at first, but in the middle of filming, something strange caught his attention on his phone screen.
That's bloody. I might put it on get a 5-star restaurant order me and her so soon. Right? How deep the beach is, I'm gonna put it before my loop. I'm fresh off eyes. There's nothing there, but on the phone it looks like there's a I be like it pity too. If I like it, I'm let me take this phone. See that bitch trying to my crew. If I don't like it,
Oh, fuck that, bro.
That bitch on mute. If I don't like it, then I'm gonna screw I called and put that bitch on smooth. Bitch, I make my calls. Oh my God, there's nothing there. What the? The only way she come in my room. If you pay for a hit, don't never call my. Hello?
Say hello.
Oh.
Fuck.
Can y'all see it? No, run. Oh my God, I see her shadow. There's something at the window. There's something. I'm gonna turn on the lights now. I don't want to play. There's something at the window.
That's not the real voice, bro.
There's something at the window.
The voice.
Hello? But there's nothing there when I show. Shit! Why are they making my life freeze? My life is freezing. There's literally something there. Bloody Mary.
When he looked at the wall directly, there was nothing there. But through his phone's camera, a dark, shadowy shape appeared near the window. Confused and frightened, Brian tried to show the area to the camera, yet the figure only seemed visible on the phone screen. The more he looked, the more unsettling it became. Brian started to panic, convinced something was standing near the window. He quickly turned on the lights, hoping it would disappear. But when he reviewed the footage later, viewers noticed something even more disturbing. A faint, hand-shaped shadow and a figure slowly forming near the wall. Brian insists he was completely alone that night, leaving many people wondering what his phone camera actually captured. What began as a normal family movie night took a disturbing turn. They were watching The Deliverance, a horror film based on the real 2011 Demon House case. When the power suddenly went out, the room dropped into complete darkness. Almost instantly, the atmosphere changed. Take a look.
Bro, what the? Oh, hell.
Fear set in, and the family rushed to their bedrooms, hoping it would stop there. But it didn't. Strange sounds followed and panic grew. Whatever happened, this was captured on camera. Some say it was fear playing tricks on them. Others believe something responded to the movie itself. Urbex Hill is a YouTuber known for exploring abandoned and forgotten places, but his recent investigations left even him shaken. During one visit to an old deserted factory, everything felt normal at first. As he moved deeper inside, the silence became overwhelming. Suddenly, faint noises echoed through the halls.
What the was that? Hello? Hello?
He said there's something moving. I don't see it, bro.
Hello?
I don't see nothing.
Nobody's in there.
And you can clearly see objects moving on their own. Watching this, the explorer becomes extremely frightened. When he called out, there was no response. Yet the feeling of being watched grew stronger. But nothing compares to what happened during his latest exploration inside an abandoned church.
Ready to be of those, bro.
The moment he stepped in, the atmosphere completely changed. His camera captured strange sounds and unexplained movements. You can clearly see a dark presence lingering near the staircase. Urbex Hill later admitted that this was one of the few times he felt genuine fear while exploring. Whatever was hiding in that church didn't want him there. So what do you think? Was it just imagination or something far more disturbing? 3 days after moving to Columbus, TikTok user Kumo Wicks decided to explore a strange community building nearby. The place had once been an old church, and curiosity led Kumo and a few friends to wander inside late at night. At first, everything seemed quiet and empty, but that quickly changed when they noticed something unusual floating down the hallway. Take a look.
Balloon. A balloon. Balloon.
Here.
Bear, explain this, man.
It was in the rafters, on the other side of the building.
You guys see the force on that?
Yeah, you know.
Miss you forever.
It's 3 o'clock.
Bro, watch that.
Nah.
Watch. Watch the force it has.
A single balloon drifted slowly through the corridor. At first, it didn't seem that strange. But the way it moved felt odd. It wasn't bouncing around randomly like a normal balloon caught in a draft. Instead, it glided smoothly, almost as if it had a direction. Curious and a little uneasy, the group followed it as it floated toward the basement.
Okay, we might have got it trapped. Is it cold?
Oh, there's barely even coming out of it.
Why is it going so fast then?
Move,
There's
move.
no air in that.
Oh.
What the? Why? There's no air for computers. We got
This is creepy.
split here, dude. Bear.
I'm looking. I'm watching.
Downstairs, they found an electrical box with a small fan running nearby. One of them suggested the fan might be pushing the balloon along, but when they checked, the airflow was barely noticeable. Strangely, the balloon suddenly picked up speed and continued moving deeper into the building. Then things became even more unsettling. Another balloon appeared upstairs, drifting through the main hall before slowly descending toward the basement as well.
Come join us, or are you gonna go downstairs?
I'm gonna go down there. That's creepy right there. The downstairs.
Goodbye. Say goodbye, knock on wood.
Watch it just.
This time's going to the gym, like you said. You said the gym doors are open. Why are those lights? See,
It wants to work out.
It eventually floated into a small gym room and hovered there briefly, almost as if it had reached its destination. The building's history as an old church made the entire moment feel even more eerie. Maybe it was just airflow playing tricks on them, or maybe something unseen was guiding those balloons through the halls.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment.
Yeah, man. Don't
See
forget.
you in the next one.
Yeah. Fuck. That is crazy. Alright, man. Double stream. For the end. It was a short stream. It was something. This shit was funny as fuck too, bro. That shit was really funny. I'll see you again soon. Subscribe, like if you liked it.